Hi, I'm Stacy Lang with the Pro Challenge Spotlight. A lot of us sports fans would love to find out what makes our favorite athletes tick. What are their secrets? For professional cyclist Levi Leipheimer, there may be no secret at all. Let's hear in Levi's own words.
I saw the Tour de France on television when I was 13 years old. And I knew that that was my passion, and that's what I wanted to do. And from the moment I was 13, I rode my bike as much as I could, and I believed that, or I hoped that I could be in a tour someday.
Well, I'm not a really social, outgoing person, so if there's somebody who comes and asks me a question, or what do you eat question, or what gear do you ride in, it's hard for me to relate to what they want to hear about.
Are the stranded suits comfortable?
They are, actually, yeah.
I think, like, why is that interesting, you know? I mean, my life is pretty dull 99% of the time, and it's spent honing a craft and sharpening that tool for that 1% of the time when most people see it on television. 99% of my life has been spent just preparing and working towards that. To me, the rest of it's pretty boring. I feel like sometimes there's this expectation of more than what the truth is. And it just makes it a little awkward.
You know, there was a period of time a few years back when Levi was trying to figure out what he was going to do when he graduated from cycling.
And we came to the conclusion I just need to keep racing. Because that was 5 years ago.
3 more contracts later,
yeah,
we decided that this is what he needs to do. Yeah. Levi does what he does because it's fun for him. If you focus on how do you get really good at something, I mean, I think that for Levi, success comes from obsession. Super creative guys to super dedicated athletes to the heads of industry. I mean, they're not people that have a lot of time to just kill doing whatever. When you're super successful because you're super focused.
And see, then what you do is you start spinning them all. That's what the little kids do.
Have you ever seen me cut loose?
No. There's not a lot of cutting loose. I've seen him eat a bowl of ice cream once with hot fudge on it, but...
With fudge?
Maybe not.
You're lying about that part.
I think I probably
Come on now.
Actually, one of the wildest things that I ever saw him do was drink 2 beers in a night. That's pretty wild.
This is Levi's like alter ego. When he drinks, he becomes this guy. This is once every 5 years. Yeah, once every 5 years.
The USA Pro Challenge was very meaningful and important, I think, for Levi's year last year.
Coming into the USA Pro Challenge, you know, we hoped for a lot of enthusiasm and big crowds. And by the time we got to Denver, the last stage, it was more than anyone had expected or hoped for. It was overwhelming and quite possibly the biggest, most attended day of bike racing in American history.
It was a little overwhelming. You know, I was trying to get to the bus and to the podium and the press conference, and it was a crush. Just so many people. So I think that this race is a bigger deal than anyone had expected. I mean, it's fantastic.
I enjoy getting to know Levi better, and I hope you did too. Look out for our next episode when we'll spend some time with professional cyclist Tom Danielson.